Hey guys, yeah, we're back with our trade of the day, and this one, little interesting one. We got a new symbol change, and it happened last week, and of course we went from Facebook over there to Meta. So the thing about this morning, and I want you guys all to look at the NASDAQ right here, you're down 3.5%, 4%, right? We opened up the day actually only down about 1.5% to 2% and started to move lower, lower, lower. When we sort of have that panic, we got to look for reasons. What do we want short? What kind of levels haven't broke yet? Where are we for respect to key levels? And here we go. Right now, this is 170. That little wick right down there on the daily chart for Facebook, 170. So let's look over and say, okay, now where are we going to trade this name? Well, here's Facebook. Look how choppy this is early. The important thing is we were asked the question, hey, is there anything that you've learned maybe in your last year, 2 years that you're doing differently now than we were before? My instant, response to that was, let's not trade the open as aggressively. Look how choppy this is on Facebook. Yeah, sure, it's great. If you get long right off the open at that 170 and then you start to rip it up, it goes to 172.50. That's a $2.50 move. That's huge. But instead, we just let it bounce around. Then as the NASDAQ started to peel off, started to come in, we were like, where do we want to go short? What is there something that's a key level? And we hit this actually 3 times going through that 170. We took the 170 break. Then we took a 169.90. Then we got a little higher than 170. Then it started to collapse in. Now you might say, well, look, this goes all the way down to 166. Sure, it does, right? But the point about what we're trying to do now is I'm scalping much more than holding on to a core position. And I'll talk about where I finally get the last piece out. But as this falls down, we let the market come in. And some of our best outs there, that's 169, 169.20, 169.25, 35. Really, no reason to get out. Why? Because we don't have any levels back here. That's 170. On the way down, we don't know how far it could go down. So I feel like I mistraded this a little bit. Too many names, too many shares out right there. But again, we try to hold that 20%. So we do it. We get 10% out here. Look at this drop. It actually comes back and retests 170 right there, right where we drew the line. That was a reload all day, which explains why I got out. Nervous, right? Comes back down. Boom, and then an instant crash down into 168. So we actually have a 168.20 fill there. That was a great out. Then all of a sudden, we kind of let it settle down, and truth be told, wasn't at my desk for this. So we did have a stop order coming in once we broke that 168.20 again. There's the last piece out. Now we're gonna have to deal with it down to 167.80, as you can see right here on Facebook. So I just feel like when the markets are like this and you come in and it's like, the short is just printing, and you're a little bit scrambling. We did go long on Apple, but where is the relative weakness? Well, we found one in Meta today. You could see Meta down 4.5, the market only down 3.5, and we had a key level. So it's Facebook. It was well traded. We did have a good position on it. So Facebook's my trade of the day.